Hey guys, it's your bro Brohibitor here, and today I'm presenting you my top 10 Super Nintendo games list. Now saying that, this is not the top 10 Super Nintendo games list of all time, this is just my personal list and my personal list only. Now saying that, let's just hop right into this top 10 list and let's go! And yeah, you're seeing Paul Rudd, you know, the guy from Ant-Man? Yeah, he's in the Super Nintendo commercial. I know what the majority of you are thinking. What the fuck? But yes, this game has to make the list. As an American kid coming to Germany, I didn't know squat about soccer. I mean, I heard of it, obviously, but I didn't have a clue about the rules or anything. It's like cricket to me today. But all of my friends had this game. And they was like, come on, play this game, play this game, play this game. And I was like, come on, man, get this shit out of here. But one boring day, my friends talked me into it. I picked up that controller, and to this day, I play soccer games. Graphics back then, beautiful, simply beautiful. The fields looked real, the characters look real, even the dog referee, which you can unlock using a secret code, looks real. Nothing really wrong with the animation either. All in all, this game is just a blast. The memories I have with this game, playing with my friends, laughing, hating, I will never forget having these memories. And I'm thankful having them. Somebody knows it? Somebody hears it? Yes, it's Earthworm Jim. Earthworm Jim. This game is a very special game to me, guys. I mean, listen to this soundtrack. Listen. Instant win. You're gonna play this fucking game no matter what. And then I see this amazing gameplay. This amazing game. A worm in a fucking suit. A worm in a suit. Blasting niggas down. Whipping niggas till they're mute. As a kid, I was sold. Take my goddamn money. And I popped that sucker in, and oh my god, this game was so hard. I remember never beating the game as a kid. The first 3 levels was the far as I got. But still, these 3 levels was such a blast. I still have memories of this game, loving it, even though I never beat it. There's something about this game that just makes me smile. And I will never forget this game, and that's why it's on the list. Do I have to say more? Do I have to say more? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time. God damn. You guys gotta know, I was a huge fan from the Ninja Turtles back then. I had almost everything. Clothes, action figures, book bags, bed sheets, posters, cartoons on VHS. I was a total fan. Even if somebody asked me what I want to be one day, I answered them, I want to be a Ninja Turtle. So no wonder this game is on the list. This game was so hype back then. I played this game so goddamn much you can't even imagine. And the game had rock solid controls, top-notch soundtrack. I always asked my sister, come on, play with me, because I love the multiplayer in this game. It was so fun playing with a friend, playing with my sister. This game was so fun. And Miss Sandy, if you're looking at this, you remember this game. Love you. And as a kid, looking at the Super Nintendo box, look at this box. Look at this goddamn box, badass looking turtle. Of course you're gonna be hyped about this game. There is no way this cannot be on my list because I played this game too much and too long. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles combined with Double Dragon? Need 'em! Probotector, aka Contra 3 Alien Rebels. In Europe, the game was called Probotector. I think the rest of the world called it Contra 3. Probotector was the first game where I experienced salt. No, really, I was getting mad at this game. I have a love-hate relationship with this game. This game got me so mad that I bit my joypad. I really bit it. Here, a picture. You can still see the goddamn marks to this day. The funny thing is, my dad came in the room at the same moment and saw me acting crazy like goddamn punk. Did let me play for 1 year, but it was actually 4 months, but he said a year. But anyway, I still love this game. This game was and is action-packed. It was every gamer's dream at the time. And like Earthworm Jim, this game was super hard as a kid. I never beat the whole game when I was a kid. Even nowadays, playing this game on hard, it's a challenge. You be hanging on shit, hanging on helicopters, shooting niggas down, hanging on rockets. It just doesn't stop. And yeah, let's just ignore those stupid bird eye view levels, okay? And the gameplay, you had so many weapons back then. You had lasers, you had rockets, you had homing missiles, you had shotguns, you had flamethrowers, and you could dual wield them. And the bosses were so humongous and they were so much fun. The coolest one that I thought was that skeleton dude that came out the wall. All in all, this game was a blast. I love this game to this day and it had to make the list. Terranigma. Oh man, the memories. Terranigma was the first RPG I ever played. And this was the first game that I played that went over 10 hours. My friend was so into this game, he even bought the strategy guide. It was so fun having like a strategy guide and playing the game at the same time. And the reason why we bought the strategy guide is because we never went past the fucking witch. How the fuck do we know we need to be level 25 to beat the goddamn witch? I know you could beat the witch with level 20, but we were kids, goddammit. The funny thing, doing this top 10 video, I never realized that this game never came out in the US. That's a goddamn bummer. This game needed to make the list because this is the reason why I like RPGs nowadays. Leveling up, getting stronger, having new items, new weapons. If you haven't played Terranigma, I have to tell you, buy or track down if you enjoy RPGs. During the recording from Terranigma, something happened to me. My brain just shut down. And I needed to share it with you guys. It's just too funny. Pick it up, grab it. If you haven't played Terranigma yet, pick it up. Pick up that controller. You will probably be glad you did. Yoshis Island. I mean, listen to the soundtrack. Come on. It's like sitting on the beach. This soundtrack is hype. Come on. Woo. This was the first game that I actually felt like, wow, this is cute. The design, the art, it was so beautiful. I really have nothing bad to say about this game. I just need to thank Nintendo for this game, really. And the gameplay, Yoshi having those eggs, throwing them, the mini bosses, the bosses, it was so much to do. And this game was relatively long for that time. I will never forget that boss where Kamek shrinks you and this frog jumps along and swallows you and you're like fighting inside of his goddamn belly. Oh my god, nice! The enemies, there were so funny enemies. You saw the spear guy at the beginning. So you had those watermelons you could shoot with those seeds. You had ice watermelons. For me, this is the best Yoshi game out there. You can really feel the love in this game, the work that they put in this game. It was just an amazing experience, and I'm glad for having these memories. Mega Man X. I don't even know where to begin. This game was so goddamn nice. Level design, the bosses. Oh my god, the weapons. There were so many weapons and upgrades. It was crazy. You had the shotgun ice. You had the electric spark, a rolling shield, homing torpedo, Boomerang Cutter, Chameleon Sting, Storm Tornado, and Fire Wave. And these weapons had a purpose, they were just not weapons. For example, if you defeat Flame Mammoth, you get the Fire Wave weapon. And with the Fire Wave weapon, you had an advantage against Chilled Penguin, because fire is good against ice. And that game mechanic was pretty new. Actually, I didn't know it before that. I bet there was other games that had it, but for me, that was a new experience. You even had armor upgrades, but I'm not going into detail. I don't want to spoil everything. I still love playing this game to this day. And if you didn't play this game yet, you really need to try it. It's still a great fucking game. This is one of the best games on Super Nintendo, no discussion. And if you're one of those people that say this game is garbage,
that is blasphemous! That is blasphemous!
And that's not even over-exaggerating. And before we go on to the next one, here are some glitches that I found on the internet from Mega Man X. Super Mario World. Doesn't this bring back memories? I mean, everybody that had a Super Nintendo had this game, or at least knows it. This game is a masterpiece. This game was like the putback dunk from Taj Gibson in 2011 against the Miami Heat.
The Bulls, they swing it out, watching for three. Oh, it's Taj Gibson again!
Yes, amazing. Super Mario World still stands up as one of the best looking games on the system, and is still pleasant to look at after all these years. The graphics are colorful, the animations are cute, and this game also includes some of the best music in the series has ever seen or heard. If you haven't played the game to this day, you have to play the game. Just play it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. One of the best games made for the Super Nintendo. Donkey Kong Country. A love letter to all gamer fans right here. This is such a wonderful game, and it has so many memories. I remember going with my uncle into the supermarket. We didn't even know this game was out. And I saw this game on the shelves. I was like, God damn, what is this? This looks great. My uncle looked at the game box and he was like, God damn, I need to have this. He bought it directly. We went home, he popped it in, and the rest is history. I think I even cried for a moment because this game was so perfect. I was so addicted to this game. My dad came in the room and said something like,
"Stop it. Get some help."
But I couldn't. I just couldn't. This game was just so perfect. I just needed to play it. Give me the goddamn game. Woke up like 2 o'clock in the morning. Was like, gotta do the next level. Come on, I gotta do another try. That goddamn minecart level. That goddamn minecart level. But you know, like almost every Super Nintendo game, you can still play this game to this day, and it still is good. You don't have that with a lot of games nowadays. If you play a PlayStation 1 game, graphics is just disgusting. I just need to thank Rare for creating this diamond of a game. And I gotta shout out to this dude right here, David Wise, the composer of this game and all other Donkey Kong games for Super Nintendo. I'm not sure if he did the newer ones, but I know he did the older Donkey Kong game, and he did a lot more. You gotta check this dude out. This guy is just brilliant, man. This game had so many classic tunes. Humming the tune while you're going through the levels. I mean, I don't have that with a lot of games, but this game had it. Thank you, David Wise. Why am I a gamer? This is a question I asked myself as I was doing this part of the video. A lot of people consider it as a waste of time or even childish. After searching the perfect tune for Zelda, I stumbled over this song that's now playing. I instantly knew why I'm a gamer. I wish I could show people why I love gaming. I have so much wonderful memories with it. Gaming is a beautiful way to portray art. It's like looking in a picture in a gallery for hours. just getting lost into it. I can get so lost in a game and become one with it. I find so much love and peace starting up a brilliant game. I mean, if you're a gamer by heart, you will understand what I mean. It lets me pause the stress that happens in real life. It lets me wield a sword and travel different dimensions that I cannot in real life. The imagination has no boundaries. Of all games, Zelda main games reminds me the most why I am a gamer. And that's why Zelda will always be #1 when it comes to games. Zelda Link to the Past is one of my favorite games of all time. If anybody knows me, they knew starting this video was going to be #1. I don't have to talk about this game. I think I said enough. Thank you, Nintendo. And thank you all for watching my video. You the best. Signing out, yo Brohibitor. So here are some games that almost made the list, but I had to scratch. Don't get mad, it's just a list, guys.